We'll start with Lance this time. Following the completion of the 91 freeway expansion, the decision not to allow for a southbound fast track on-ramp to the 91 when westbound fast track will likely increase cross traffic on Hidden Valley to McKinley. What recommendations would you make to prevent this problem from developing?
Well, I attended the recent meeting they had over here at the community center, and I asked them a bunch of questions about that fast track. And right now, my understanding is that's not even in this next phase of the freeway expansion. But unfortunately, the way they have considered it, designed it, it will end up bypassing us and not allowing visitors to stop here in Norco. I think that's going to have to be aggressively addressed. We're going to certainly be paying into it, but our input is extremely necessary. We have a representative on that board, so we need to continue promoting and making sure that Norco's interests are covered as far as that when they do that fast track.
Thank you. Jason?
Well, with the increased traffic on Hidden Valley, the city of Norco staff, city council, we're going to have to stay involved in that project. We're going to have to see what we can do to actually get more involved in the in that project, to see what we can do to help. But in the meantime, with the extra traffic that's going to come into our city, again, more law enforcement officers mean less injury traffic collisions. I think having those more deputies out there would help out with the traffic issues.
Thank you. Robin?
Okay, so when we look at Hidden Valley already, if some of you have the pleasure of driving that particular area in the morning, you know it's already quite congested. I think there's some easy fixes, I would think. Things like getting all the signals to work together so we don't all get stuck. That would be a fabulous kind of easy fix for that. And then again, turning an issue or an obstacle into a benefit. So if Norco doesn't get what they want, how are we going to adjust and deal with it? We can promote our businesses that are along Hidden Valley. We can help, make that a stop as people are going to the freeway and those types of things. So I think when these things come up, again, we need to look at how can we have a positive impact and make some improvements. Start with the easy stuff. Get all the lights going at the same time. That would be great.
Thank you. Lisa?
I think the city of Norco could have some further discussions with Caltrans. I know it's pretty much set in stone, but there's always ways that we could think of different things. Hello? Different things to do. And as far as the traffic goes, yes, it is a nightmare there, and I'm on Hidden Valley all the time, and we really have to get our signals in conjunction because that is a serious issue. But again, we'll need more police officers because it's going to be awful. It already is awful. But I don't know if we could look into maybe expanding some lanes. It's stuff that all would have to be researched. Thank you.
Thank you. Herb?
Thank you. I've been in construction for 30 years and I've learned one thing. What it starts out to be is not what it ends up being. That's for sure. They've already changed that twice since the conception of what they were going to do with it. I expect them to change it 2 or 3 more times before they get anywhere near it. You're talking 2025 is the projection, and then they're going to do the remainder of the 15 freeway. What I see is happening, if that is the case and the way it's laid out right now, there is no guarantee that you're going to be able to get over, depending on how much the traffic is, to even hit Hidden Valley. You'll be closer to going to 2nd Street or 6th Street. And that's going to be difficult, but if you look at the amount of traffic that's going to create, particularly down 6th Street, if we can get that redevelopment program going with parallel parking, diagonal parking.
God, you guys are good.
Frustrate Pam. Ted?
When the folks from Caltrans came over and they presented that fast track project, and at the same time with the redo of 91 up there, at that time Councilman Hanna was there, and we actually sat and we talked to him about the fact that we were going to lose because that traffic was going to get bypassed us and they couldn't use it. So one of the things that we did, and I would hope that all of you get a chance to, was put in your cards, your interest cards, and tell them that this economic was going to hurt the town. And that's what we discussed. That fact that that traffic had, it's like Herb said, these things are all subject. They have to answer to every one of the questionnaires that we filled in. But what do we do? The fast track is coming, and it's going to happen all the way from just beyond Cajalco all the way through to Lyman Island. And we're going to lose that. But really, those people are straight through traffic. We have to develop some reason for them to get off that freeway. And that's where we do our destination city thing. Thank you.